Hello, and welcome to the first installment of Tyler Broke It. Okay, notice we've got a Bigfoot RC here. It was real nice when it was new. Alright, nice body, nice wheels, it just looked good. It would ride the wheelies, buddy. But, who got it? Tyler. When Tyler gets it, what happened? It gets broke many times. We'll start off with the body. It's not really too bad, but if you'll notice, all this white paint in the windows. Turn that camera up toward me. I have no idea why he done that mess. Okay, now, if you'll notice, back bumper, gone. Now, if you look in here, I reinforced it with sheetrock tape and shoe goo, and then I repainted it white. Made it pretty strong. That did help to keep Tyler from breaking it. But, if we look right here, he put white paint on the headlights. Why? I have no idea. Okay, bumper's still on there. That looks fairly good. Okay, body's still, it's still there. Let's put it that way. Okay, now, we'll move on to the chassis. Okay, the chassis, if you'll notice, Hoss sledgehammer tire, Hoss sledgehammer tire, Hoss sledgehammer tire, Stampede tire. What's up with that? I don't know. Anyway, first thing Tyler broke. After about 2 days, steering knuckles broke. I come in, my RC's broke. What happened? Tyler broke it. I had to fix that. Next time, broke his side. What to do? I come in the door, Tyler goes, my RC broke. So I had to fix that. Then I said, we're going to do something about this. So what I done is I bought RPM front A-arms, RPM steering knuckles and caster blocks for both sides. Fixed it. It's held up pretty good. That part has. Now, let's move to the back. As you'll see, I've already put RPM A-arms on the back. But, I come in one day again, I look at the back of this thing, no axles. Okay, Tyler broke it. Now, as we're sitting here talking, I hadn't even noticed it, but I see something else Tyler broke that hadn't been fixed. Zoom the camera in here, please. If you'll notice this bent up, all out of whack shock, it ain't supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like that. So once again, Tyler broke it. Now, as we can see, Bigfoot must be pretty tough because it's held up to Tyler, even though I've had to fix something every day. Here's another one. I said, Tyler said, Gary, I need more power. It ain't fast enough. So I said, okay. I went to the hobby shop. I bought him an Onyx 3300 kV brushless motor and Onyx ESC. That would run 2S or 3S LiPo. So, that was a little more power than Tyler could handle at the time. So what's the first thing he done? I come in a day later, what does he say? My RC's broke. And I said, what happened to it? He said it just goes, wow, wow, wow. So I look, what'd he do? He strips the axles out. So I go back and get heavy duty metal axles and put them in there. And if you'll notice, they're still in and working good. But here's the thing. We'll have to do a show and tell on this one. Tyler, if you will, get the transmitter.
No batteries in it. I took them out.
Done took the back. Never mind. He broke it, so we'll have to move on. Okay. Now, other than that, let's see. Everything else. The chassis is held together good. And, oh, I did have to change the rear shock tower because why? Anybody know? Tyler broke it. Okay. So that's a new RPM shock tower. And I've got one to go in the front, but I've never done it yet because for some odd reason, so far, Tyler hasn't broke it. Okay. Now, oh, steering servo. Tyler broke it. That's been replaced. I'm sure I could sit here and just think and could find all kind of things Tyler broke. But I can show you something. If you'll notice, glue all in down in everything here, glue down in the holes. Did it need that glue? No. Tyler just poured it in there. So let's see what else we got to go here. I believe so far, other than me rebuilding the whole thing like we have, other than the chassis, it's in pretty good shape. But I do have to put a gear back here on the motor because the grub screw keeps coming loose. And I will have to say on that one that that's not Tyler's fault. It's just a bad grub screw. So that'll conclude this video of Bigfoot and how Tyler breaks it. Tune in next time when we'll have another video on how Tyler breaks